What's going on, guys? Welcome to Trading Homes, the day trading, education, and community platform. I know many of you may be wondering, so I've joined the community, so now what? Where do I even start? Well, I want to go ahead and take a quick dive into where I would suggest starting if I were completely new to the trading industry, but wanted to utilize a trusted resource in expediting my learning process. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen with you to just go ahead and kind of show you where I would suggest starting if I were brand new to the game. So as mentioned, this is our day trading educational platform and community. So I have the general community chat, prop firm payouts, and charts and analysis. So in this general community chat, this is where we kind of go over what our thoughts leading into the day, thoughts following the day. This is where I'll drop the Zoom sessions to start each and every day. And then as you see, today is Sunday, August 24th. We have one of our main guys in the group calling for a group call this Sunday. So that is something that we will be doing this afternoon. So it's just a very empowering community, one in which that really shows support to one another. So I really appreciate how everyone just really holds each other accountable, quite honestly. As mentioned, we do Zoom calls at least 4 to 5 times a week. So we'll do Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I take Thursday off from trading completely. And then we'll do one last live trading session on Fridays. What I would suggest for the first at least week or two is to honestly just tap in as much as you can. Just literally come to the charts ready to learn. You're not going to really know what you're doing, and that's completely fine. But the more you keep hearing it, the more you keep practicing, the more you keep speaking the language, it'll over time become like second nature to you. So after these couple weeks have gone by, I would suggest go ahead and start your own account. But with that being said, many people think that you need so much money to trade with. They think that it costs so much money to invest, this, that, and the third. Well, over the last couple of years, there's been something that has risen to the space called prop firms. Now, prop firms are a low barrier to entry method to basically make a lot of money. And if you don't make money, at least you're learning for a very, very, very low cost. So Top One Futures is my prop firm of choice, and it's the prop firm that I have utilized to make over $30,000 so far this year with only spending a bit over $1,300. But see, this is what's called an instant funding account price. So you have your one-step elite challenge, you have your instant funding accounts, and then you have your straight to funded Sim Pro accounts. I'm not gonna lie, I've never done this because it's new, but I do know that there's a one-step elite challenges where you can get in for as little as $38 a month using my code Trading Homes. So whatever code is portrayed here, you'll get the same discount by using my code Trading Homes. So I'll show you a quick example. It would be $99 a month if you were to pay the full price. But if you enter the code Trading Homes, it'll take that $99 down to 50. You get a 50% off discount when using my code. And as mentioned, this is a very low barrier to entry method because think about it. If you are learning and it is only $38 a month until you reach the profit target or until you blow the account, that's only $38. It's not that big of a deal. It's a lot different when you're trading hundreds or thousands of dollars a day when you truly don't know what you're doing. So you have $38 a month, $55, $109, or $165. Or if you have the discipline, you can go ahead and get an instant funding account where you can get in for $219, $357, $439. And once again, I think it's a 50% off code if you use my code Trading Homes at checkout. But with that being said, with these one-step elite challenges, you have to hit the profit target and then you have to pay the activation fee. So you have to hit the profit target once again. So it's basically protecting the downside because they're expecting that most people won't be profitable enough to pass the account. So it feels a lot worse losing $38 as opposed to losing $219. But a lot of the guys in the group trade either 50K accounts, 100K accounts, or 150K accounts. And they're like, man, I'd rather just take my time and take it slow and pay this one time than having to make this profit target 2 times, whatever that may be. So it's just all really up to your discretion when it comes to that. So as mentioned, Top One Futures is my number one prop firm of choice. And then Tradeify. Tradeify is also another good prop firm that I utilize as well. So I have 5 150K accounts at this moment that I'm trading. Yes, it costs this, but I mean, obviously, the return on investment's mind blowing when you're able to turn, let's see, was that 405.18, which is 1316.70 into $30,350 after the profit splits. And last but not least, if you're just completely gung-ho on utilizing your own money, there is Tradeovate. Now, this platform is for depositing your own money, and this doesn't come with any challenges, no twist. It's US regulated by the government. So with that being said, everything is done through wire transfer. And if you make $200 in one day, you can withdraw it at that moment right there. But I do like to go ahead and throw it out there that if you're aiming to make it, then you do have to be willing to lose it. So it's about weighing your pros and cons of, do I want to use other people's money and go ahead and, get in for a very low fee? Because once again, I mean, even if you do utilize one of these instant sim funded, say you got the highest price one, that's only $500. So say it's just under $500 for this, and you do have to load the account by hitting the trailing max drawdown of $4,500. That's still not comparable to actually losing $4,500. So once again, it's just something you have to weigh the pros and cons of if you actually want to go ahead and put your real money on the line, or if you would just like to utilize prop firms. So yeah, I mean, that is it in a nutshell. So number one, I would suggest hopping on the streams, hopping on the calls, asking me to take a call with you, just a beginner call of, James, where do I even start? I would be more than glad to help you out with that. Number two, I want you to go ahead and open up an account, whether that be through Top One, whether that be through Tradeify, or whether that be through Tradeovate. I just want you to get started. I want you to get started because that's the only way you're going to learn how to trade. And by get started, I mean, you can wholeheartedly just hop on the live stream with us, try your best, mess up. It is what it is. I've been doing this now for 6 years. So, I mean, the only way you're going to really, truly learn is if you just go ahead and get in the game. So once again, this is what I would suggest to do to start. Ask as many questions as you have. I look forward to growing with you, and I'll see you at the top. All right, thanks.